Hello everyone. In last video, we have discussed about uniform motion. In this video, we will discuss on non-uniform motion. So what is non-uniform motion? Body or object travels unequal distances in equal intervals of time. In case of a uniform motion, the object has traveled equal distance or same amount of distance in equal interval of time. But in non-uniform motion, the object will cover unequal distances in equal interval of time. That is the difference. Uniform motion, equal distance, but in non-uniform motion, it will cover unequal distance. Let us go with the same example what we have considered for the uniform motion. Let a fighter plane, we are taking it as an object, it is traveling through the air. So this is the fighter plane. Suppose the fighter plane started the journey at 0 second, obviously it has covered a distance of 0 meters. After 1 second, it has covered a distance of 1 meter. After second, it has covered distance of 3 meters. After third second, it has covered distance of 6 meters. And after fourth second, it has covered a distance of 10 meters. Here, if I observe, after first second, how much distance traveled it is actually 1 meter. Then after second, how much distance traveled from first second to second, 3 minus 1, 3 meters minus 1 meter, it's equal to 2 meters. After third second, in between second and third second, how much distance it has traveled? 6 minus 3, 3 meters. Then after fourth second, in between third second and fourth second, how much distance it has traveled? 10 minus 6 is equal to 4 meters. Right. So here if you see the distance traveled by the object or by this fighter plane, it is increasing in corresponding time intervals. First time interval it has traveled 1. In next time interval it has increased to 2. In third time interval it has increased to 3. In next time interval it has increased to 4. So like that there is increase in the change in distance in the corresponding time interval. In case of uniform motion, these values were constant. Everywhere it was 5 meters. But here, somewhere it is 1, somewhere it is 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it is increasing manner. It is increasing manner. So same distance time graph if I plot, for understanding we have divided the time interval same as in uniform motion. And now if I plot the corresponding time interval and the corresponding change in displacement. So there are four time intervals we have considered. Green color we have shown in the time interval and red color shows the actual change in displacement for the corresponding time intervals. So for the first time interval ds1 here is 1 meter. Then for the next time interval 2, ds2 is how much here? 2 meters. Then for the third time interval, what is ds3? 3 meters. Then for the fourth time interval, what is the distance? Change in distance, it is 4 meters. So like this, in this graph also, this ds4 has the highest magnitude, which is 4, and ds1 has the lowest magnitude, which is 1. So it is in increasing order from ds1 to ds2, ds3, ds4. And now if I connect the graph will it will be like this. So this graph is not straight line. It is like curved shape. It is a curvilinear graph, or I will say this graph is non-linear graph. Here what we are observing is the change in the displacement. Change in displacement is it is in increasing manner. This motion is non-uniform motion itself. But to this motion, we will give one more name as this is a increasing non-uniform motion. This is increasing non-uniform motion. And one important thing about non-uniform motion is the object has a variable velocity or changing velocity. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Everywhere the velocity has changed because change in displacement is not equal everywhere. For every time interval, change in displacement is different. Time interval is the same, but change in displacement or value of this ds is different for each time interval. Here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 3, here it is 4. So this kind of motion where object has a changing velocity, then that motion we will call it as a non-uniform motion. In case of uniform motion, object will travel equal distance in equal interval of time. But in case of a non-uniform motion, object will travel unequal distances in equal interval of time. That is the big difference between uniform motion and non-uniform motion. About this non-uniform motion, here we have discussed about increasing non-uniform motion. Next video, we will discuss about decreasing non-uniform motion. Thank you.